Okay, now let's start getting stuck into doing some of the course and actually doing some of the assessments. So once again, back at the dashboard where you'll find your course. So you can either click through this link or through this link. So we're going to go through here and go into the course content. Now just on the left hand side we have some other menus that may be new to you. So here we've gone through the navigation previously before, and obviously once again you can get back to your emails, course content, site home, site pages, etc. You've also got here your grades. We'll come back into that in a moment. And you've also got course progress. So course progress, as you can see, it changes as I move my cursor across that bar. Now I've previously tested this course, so it's saying that I've actually completed topic 1, lesson 1, and that's got a green tick on it. All the other ones you can see that there's actually a red cross, which means that I haven't started them or completed them. Now, as per previous information, you can minimize that information if you don't want it up on the main screen. Alright, now first of all we're going to go back into that course introduction. Now I'm going to come back into tutorial support when we talk about communication in the next tutorial video. So I'm going to leave that one just for the moment, and I'm also going to come back into course chat and forum in the communication tutorial video as well. What I do want to just click on is actual attendance register. This is for you to get a quick snapshot as to when were you last on the learning management system and how long you were on for. SafetyNet also uses this information to look at your course progress, when you were last on the site, and maybe look at if there's been a gap in not completing any of the course online, so that we use it to assist and provide any support, any tutorial support, or if we can help you with any assessments. So once again, have a look at this on a regular basis so you can track your own progress online. Now, getting backwards and forwards back to the main menu or back to the dashboard, we use what's called the course breadcrumbs, and these are all links to different parts of the system. Now we want to get back to the main course content, so I'm going to click on this breadcrumb here. So course introduction, we've gone through, we looked at the unit, we've looked at the qualification information as well. So now let's get stuck into the actual main content of the course. What you will see is a screen that comes up that is split into two parts. It's split into the study part, which has all the topic lessons, and within this unit we have 4 topics for this particular unit. We also have the assessment activities, and we have 4 knowledge checks, each one to go with each lesson. So topic 1, lesson introduction, you will do questions, written questions typed online through the knowledge check 1. We've also got our major assessment activity at the end as well, which I'll come back into. So let's have a look at how we access one of the lessons and the course content. So you click on the link and you will see a screen that looks like this. So we're going to enter. Now I've already looked at this course previously before, so it's coming up with a prompt to say, do I want to continue or close? You will find this each time that you go into it. If you don't complete the lesson, you will see this prompt that comes up as well. So we're going to tick yes, we want to have a look at it. Now, just something to be aware that if you have a cross that comes up in your browser here, maybe it's the lesson is not showing, it means that pop-ups are not enabled. Please ensure that you click that and make sure that you allow pop-ups to come through, or else you won't be able to see the course content. Now the courses are designed to look like a web page. So you scroll down them for the information, and there's lots of links, resources, articles in specific relation to this particular lesson. So I'm just going to scroll down, and I'm going to go back up in a moment and show you how we start to look through the course. Now there's a navigation function here that tells you what each one of the icons are on the left hand side. So I'm just going to take a few moments just to go through what each one is. Okay, the first one, when I click on this icon here, this is the achievements. So you'll be earning points as you go through the unit or through the lesson, and every time you click on a particular article, you will actually gain points. You will actually see the points collected coming up here, and as you can see, I've already got 40 already. So if I click close on that and go into that, I click on achievements, you will see that I have 40 points earned already out of a total of 60 that I can gain. To go back to the main page, click on back to page. This icon here is the bookmark. Let me show you an example. Maybe there's an article that you want to come back to or reading that you didn't quite get through. So I'm going to bookmark it. Now if I go into my bookshelf, you'll be able to see the article, and I'll be able to click on that and it'll take me directly through to the section of that course that I have bookmarked. Now you can unbookmark them, just simply click on it once again. You have also an additional resources folder, and this is where we have an e-library. So for every lesson we would have provided links to additional resources which will enhance your course and help you with assessments at the end for your major assessment activity. And as an example, I'm going to click on the e-library. You will find that there are a number of different topics that come up. If I click on green procurement as an example, and these may take time depending on your internet speed to come up, but there should be a small icon. So if I click on, let me try supply chain, you can see the article comes up embedded within this page. If at all you find that the article does not get displayed in the main page, just simply go to the source, click on the source, and that will take you through to where that particular article is. To close, just go up to the top tab and close. Once again, to go back to the page, click on the back to page. The last icon we have, which is the glossary of terms, and that gives you the description. I click glossary of terms, click on glossary of terms, glossary of terms. So if I have a particular term that I'm not sure about, I can use the glossary of terms and you'll see it's listed in alphabetical order. Once again, just click the tab closed. Back to page. Right, we're ready to start looking at the course content. You will find that within each topic for every unit will look very similar. So we have a topic outline and objectives. And this is an interactive slide, so if you click next, will come up and you'll find content that comes through. Please make sure that you click on all links or videos or resources, because there will be questions in the knowledge check questions, and there will also be a requirement to bring that information through in your major assessment activity as well. As you complete certain sections, you will see that a thumbs up stamp will come through, and that just gives you an idea of if you visited or tracked it, or how you're actually progressing throughout the course. If I scroll down, you'll see there's some tabs that I can open with further information. And as you can see, my points collected are starting to pick up a bit more because I'm clicking on links that have points associated to them. Wherever you see buttons, that means there's going to be an additional resource link. So please make sure you click on it and read the additional information. You also have video, so you click on that. Please ensure that your sound is on so that you can hear the video. Once again, some additional links. You'll find that there are certain diagrams that have a hyperlink. Click on it, which means when you click on it, it'll open an additional resource, or it may have a thumbs up once again, and I would click on there, and that will take me to another web page. As I go through the course, you can see also my progress. So you can see the green dot here means that I'm obviously near towards the end. And you can obviously click on each one of those to take you back up as well. Summary, once again an interactive slide. Now I'm ready to do the end of topic questions. So I can either click on this, that'll actually take me to the knowledge check questions, or I can go back to the main course and I can click on the knowledge check question, which I'm going to do. So I'm going to close, once you've gone through the content, I'm going to close that one down. And now it's going to take me back to my lesson. And I'm going to go through to the dashboard. And now I'm going to go to my knowledge check 1. I'm going to do attempt quiz now. And you will see that there is 7 questions. So the information is provided within the first lesson. So if you're not sure about some of the answers, once again, you might want to open 2 screens up to have one open with the questions and one open up with the actual content. So I could type in test in here. Now it's also giving me a minimum of 50 words. Whilst I can actually save that, when it does go back to your assessor to be marked, they may say to you that that's not sufficient. So please make sure you keep the minimum word count. Now if you don't get through all the questions, it's not a problem. So you may want to come back to it on a few times. So I'm just going to do finish attempt. And you can see my answer has been saved. Please make sure that you click on that finish attempt. Do not just go and right click or close your screen or close your tab, because it will not save your answers. Once you have done all of your questions, you would then click on submit all and finish, and that will then get sent through to your assessor for marking. Your assessor will mark your questions within 2 weeks, usually within the first week, but as a maximum we say within 2 weeks. So I'm going to go back through to my main course content, and I'm going to now go into topic 2. When I've finished topic 2, I'm going to go to my knowledge check questions and go through each one of those. You will also see there's a sustainable corporate social responsibility, and this is a forum. It is a tracked forum. What I mean by a tracked forum, you will see here there are ticks. So once you have completed an activity and it has been marked, you can see that one says not completed at the moment, it will come up with a tick. Your course progress bar will not get updated until all of these have actually been ticked or completed or marked. So I go into my forum. I've put a comment. I've started a forum, so I'm going to go to corporate social responsibility, and I have put within this topic you're provided with 2 case studies, etc., and I've given you a question based on the information. Now you can see here that I've got some examples of somebody's forum response. So once again, people can reply and put posts on there as well. Now the last part that I need to go through is just in relation to the major assessment activity. So go through a process of going through each topic, answering the knowledge check questions. They'll come back to you marked or whether the assessor needs additional information, and then you're ready to start doing your major assessment. Now the assessment instructions are here, and you will always find that there is a participant assessment instructions document which will download, and that will save to your desktop. There is also additional templates that you may need to complete, which further instructions are provided within your participant assessment instructions. You complete your assessments as per the assessment instructions. All your assignments will need to be uploaded onto the learning management system. So the way we do that is when you're ready, once you've finished the instructions information, you add submission. Now I'm going to upload my documents here. So I'm just going to go find my document, which I have a sample one, and I'm just going to upload it into there. And you can see I've got my test example. I'm going to save changes. I can either edit or I can submit. I'm going to submit. Now this is asking me to state that I have not copied or I have not conducted any plagiarism in any shape or form. So I'm going to say, yep, this is my work, and I'm going to press continue. Okay, so now you can see my assessment has been sent. Once again, we usually tell students within 14 days. And you can see here as an example, now it's actually saying that that assessment has been sent to me, so you can see the email that's come up. Also, this is a area that can show you once again that a assessment has been sent, and you can actually click on go to messages, and this will tell me, should tell me that basically that my assessment has been uploaded and sent as well. So an overview, just topics, go into each topic, go into each knowledge check question, and go into the assessment instructions. Now this section here, as you can see, is now being updated. So it's actually saying that I have submitted, and it's in the amber or the yellow. Once it's been marked by your assessor, it'll come up as green. But all these other sections will also need to be green before you can progress onto the next unit. Now I go back down to my grades. Nothing's obviously been updated at the moment, but once your knowledge check questions get marked and your major assessment gets marked, then this will all be updated to reflect your current marks. The other area to mention is that whilst this unit is fully populated with all my lessons and my knowledge checks, when I go to the next unit, it says it's locked. So just be aware that the next unit will only come up once your major assessment from the previous unit has been marked. So we like to make sure that students fully complete one unit at a time, and we will mark quite quickly. So if you want to get stuck into the next unit, just send us an email and saying, can you mark ASAP, because I want to get stuck into my next unit. So don't be concerned that you can't access the next unit. Purely is making sure that you complete the current one fully before we let you move on to the next one.